Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dietrich, and today I'm going to try to help you answer the age-old question. Should you buy a Toyota Corolla or a Honda Civic? Normally, my age-old question line at the beginning of these videos is a bit of a joke, especially when I'm talking about some car that debuted 2 years ago. But this time it's for real. These two cars have been natural competitors for a very long time, so this really is an age-old question. The Honda Civic has just been updated for the 2025 model year, and I have driven and reviewed the base model LX version of it, as well as a base model 2025 Corolla LE, so those are the two cars I will be comparing. Let's get started. You only get one chance for a first impression, so we're going to start with styling. Both of these cars look fine, but I do think the Honda is the nicer looking of the two. It does come standard with LED accent running lights in the front, and overall I just feel it's the more substantial and handsome of these two cars. It's not a massive difference, the Toyota looks fine and the Honda looks good, so the Honda gets the first point here. Next we will move on to powertrains. The Corolla has one of Toyota's unfortunate four-cylinder engines that feels gruff and unrefined, especially when it's cold, but apparently lasts 10 million miles minimum, at least according to Toyota fans on the internet. The Honda's engine is smoother and more pleasant to live with, but the LX model I drove with its standard CVT transmission felt like it was far more oriented towards smoothness and comfort than sporty driving. One of the big reasons people buy so many of these cars is fuel efficiency, and the Toyota scored a clean 45 miles per gallon in my test, and the Honda was just shy of 41 miles per gallon, so I think the Toyota is the more efficient of the two. So the Honda runs smoother, the Toyota is more economical, and each get 1 point for the powertrain. When it comes to practicality, I'm comparing the sedans here because that's what I tested. I was able to barely fit my 6'5" frame behind myself in both cars. The Honda has a little bit more trunk space with the back seats in place than the Toyota, but the Honda has a lot more usable cargo area with the back seats folded down than the Toyota does because it doesn't have this giant hump in the middle of the cargo area. 1 point to the Honda here. For features, both of these are entry-level cars, but both have some nice features. Of course, you get power windows, mirrors, and door locks, and keyless entry, by which I mean the buttons on the key to unlock the car. Both have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but it is wireless on the Toyota. The Toyota also offers connected services, so if you choose to, you can pay a monthly fee for a built-in Google navigation system if you would want that. You can use the wireless CarPlay for free, though, if you don't want to pay. The Honda has push-button start and fancier-looking LED lights in the front, and the Toyota has a rear armrest and USB-C charging ports for the backseat passengers. The Toyota also offers a couple of factory option packages if you want full keyless access and alloy wheels on your Corolla LE. This is a close call, but I'm going to give this point to the Toyota almost entirely based on the wireless Apple CarPlay. That's the thing that kicks it over the cliff for me. Safety features are relatively well matched. The Civic has Honda Sensing and the Corolla has Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. Both cars give you forward collision alert, emergency braking, lane departure warning and mitigation, road sign recognition, and adaptive cruise control. The Toyota gives you proactive driving assist, which will automatically slow the car down for curves, or if it thinks you're approaching traffic too quickly. This feature is more annoying than anything else, but it can be turned off. You can pay extra on the Corolla for the optional blind spot monitors, but based on the base model cars I drove, I'm giving 1 point to each car for safety features here. I'm going to wrap up this comparison with value. This is an easy thing to talk about, sitting on my couch typing it into my MacBook Pro with reruns of Law & Order playing on the TV. But in the real world, these base model cars can be hard to actually find new if you want to buy one. Honda dealers are more likely to have the more expensive sport or hybrid models of the Civic on the lot for sale, and they will try to switch you to one of those. And Toyota dealers are more likely to have nothing at all on the new car side of the lot, so they will try to switch you to a 2022 Corolla with 70,000 miles on it that's only $2,000 less than the MSRP on the new one. At least, this is how it is on the street in Southern California where I'm at. Still, at least Honda dealers will try to drop their pants and give you a discount on the more expensive new car, so I'm giving the point for value to the Civic. So after all that, the final tally is 3 points for the Toyota Corolla and 5 points for the Honda Civic, making the Honda my winner. If I had to buy one of these cars, it would be the Civic, but being a bit of a snooty fellow when it comes to my own vehicles, I would have to have one with wireless Apple CarPlay. If you can find a Corolla LE on a dealer lot at a fair price, I wouldn't discourage you from buying it. But on most days of the week, you're probably better off going to a Honda dealer and grinding the heck out of them on a Civic Sport. Please let me know in the comments if you agree with my assessment. Please like my video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And please have a great day. Bye-bye.